Oh, oh, we're live. I think we're live. We're live. I think we're live. We're totally live. Okay. We're totally live. Okay. For anyone that logs in the next 30 seconds, you're going to get a sneak preview as to what this cycling animation really means. It'll be the first spoiler, the first time it's mentioned legit publicly. Dark Claw, thank you and welcome. Have you managed to figure out what that animation is? Glencoe, welcome, welcome. Okay, first things first. We have some quick math analysis that only you guys get to be privy to. So here we are. Let's see if I can center this on the screen. Okay, lots of numbers, lots of spreadsheet. Can I zoom in without it being unreadable? I know how much everyone here loves spreadsheets almost as much as I do. So, can I hide this banner view? Click. There we go. Okay. So the new weapon, crit bounce thing. Indian Barath, welcome, welcome. Sneaky Lancer, spreadsheets are good. Spreadsheets are good. Here's like a really, really quick summary of what I'm going to be posting later tonight, probably maybe in the morning, but for sure over the weekend. This is the new weapon. 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 energy, ranks 4, 5, 6, and max. Has a magazine capacity of 8, 49 shots per minute, reload of 7 seconds, and crit percentage is based on... Oh, wait. I just saw you took a break from the game to play Star Trek Fleet Command. Ha! Star Trek Fleet Command, that's funny, because I've been ready to quit that game for over a year. I just don't like the devs over there, but we're here to talk about Mecharena. Okay, at first glance, this weapon is garbage, but, and there's a huge but here. We're talking, you know what, I can't even crack a huge but joke, because I'm supposed to keep this family friendly. The crit chance at rank 4 is 25%, rank 5 is 30, rank 6 is 35, rank 7 is 40%, and this stacks with the crit percent implant. So you can get 30% plus 40% gives you 70% chance of crit. And when this weapon crits, it reloads one shot. Which means out of our initial 8 shots at 70%, that gives us 5.6 on average, 5.6 crits. Of course, we can't say we're going to get 5.6 crits because we need a whole number. So we'll just round that down. So we get 5 crits, and of those 5 crits, we get 5 more shots, which gives us 3.5 more shots. Round that down to 3. You just repeat this process, and our initial magazine of 8 shots becomes 19 on average, rounding down. With the regression, it's like 22.5, I think, but let's just round it down to be on the safe side. All of a sudden, our magazine has 19 shots in it with maximum crit implant legendary. So when you include the reload time, You know what? I haven't even heard the name Scott Steiner for like 20 years, and I don't get the math joke because I haven't seen it. Jack, what I'm looking at is the data for the new weapon. At a glance, it's pure garbage. It's actually not as bad as people first said. Now, personally, I won't run it, but I'll get to the interesting part. Comparing it to Stormrack 12 with max implants, max level, max everything else. With 100% rebounds and the Stormrack getting doing all the shots to the side. The Stormrack does a little, just a touch more damage than the crit bouncer. Sustained damage, and that includes reload time, the crit bouncer actually does more damage than the Stormrack. In reality, you're never going to have a situation, in general, you're not going to have a situation where all of your shots are going to rebound. But it's pretty easy to have the vast majority of your Stormrack shots hit from the side. So yeah, that's the short and dirty summary. The crit bouncer really needs at least 3 legendary maxed implants. And Stormrack is fine by itself. The fact that we can compare these unironically with a straight face tells me crit bouncer isn't quite as bad as it looks on the first playthrough. Now, it does ask a lot. It asks a ton from us as players to have a legendary pilot, like at least an epic, but you're using all 3 slots for a weapon that's, in the best case scenario, decent. Yeah, and that's, Mr. Bottle Opener, that's the first of many problems. The free 8s, they're only rank 3. For this thing to be good, you need them really to be maxed out. But max this compared to max Stormrack with max implants on a legendary pilot, they're actually in the same universe. They're in the neighborhood of similar damage. So the weapon isn't pure garbage, and if it got buffed at all, it would actually be overpowered when it's maxed out. And that's the real problem with trying to make weapons that have cool designs. They're really easy to break. And I'm gonna go on the record right now and say that I'm super happy that the devs over at Plarium didn't give us a massive buff on this weapon from day one, that we're not being pushed to get this weapon on day one the way we were with burrow beams. Because burrow beams were pushed way too hard. Way too hard. It feels like it has no ability, and see, if you can get the format where your opponents are clustered together, the damage output gets significant. But if you're on a big map where your opponents aren't clustered together, it doesn't track and it has bad range, all of a sudden it's not all that good. What mech is best for it? That's a fantastic question. I was actually wondering if scouts were best, like Eclipse. But the problem with Eclipse is the fire rate and the amount of time you're going to be on in stealth. Does that mean Mimicker is actually good? Mimicker might low-key be the best mech for this weapon, because you can get the assault damage bonus, or you can get the really good stealth on Mimicker. Yeah, like Blockhorn might be okay. Aegis might be okay for it. Bastion, just because they can protect themselves. Does that mean Nomad? Maybe. Blizzfrost? All of a sudden, a bunch of mechs seem almost viable for this weapon. Right? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is meta. I'm not saying it's OP. I'm saying it's not the steaming pile of garbage that everyone, myself included, saw at first glance. It asks a lot from us. I'm going to say it again for the new people. You need to have a bunch of legendary maxed implants. The weapon needs to be maxed. because you need to max out those crits. Okay, now for a special reward for everyone that's in early, are you sitting down? Are you braced? Are you ready to have your minds blown? Do you know what this means? Yeah, it's heavily implant dependent. Did I check the weapon idea in my sous chef account? Did you DM me? I'll log into the account soon so I can check. Acoin song coming up. No. We have Mecharena's 5th anniversary of the global release. Are you guys sitting down? MAQC number 7 is coming almost 2 months early. Registration begins on Monday. That's the Mecharena Quarterly Challenge. 2 MAQCs ago, we had a prize pool of 1 million acoins. The previous MAQC added 20% to that. We had a prize pool of 1.2 million acoins. Guess what the prize pool is for the next one? Mr. Bottle Opener, Glencoe, it's 5 million. You heard that right. We have a prize pool of 5 freaking million acoins. 5. And if that doesn't blow your little minds, I don't know what will. And I am going to show you one more little sneak preview, and then we'll get to the games. 5 million is, like, as I like to say, psycho boofer bananas. Coming soon to a URL near you. I hid the URL. I'll make a video on it tomorrow. Well, the question mark makes it terribly mysterious. Biggest prize pool ever. I was told I could spoil some of this stuff because it's driving up some hype. Yeah, 5 million. It's ridiculous. So the 5 is for 5th anniversary and the prize pool. And since I assume everyone's still sitting down, I don't think they're going to do 10 million. Not for the next one. We'll see what the participation is like. Yeah, Jack, that's exactly it. I highly recommend at all squad power, at all stages of game development, highly, highly, highly recommend that you get your butts a team and register for MAQC. I have friends that from 2 seasons ago, they were registered in the top bracket and they lost 2 matches. And 2 matches weren't played, so they won by default. So they went 2 wins from default, from their opponents not showing up, and 2 losses. They got about 2,000 acoins each. I'm going to say that again. They were in the top bracket, but going 2 wins and 2 losses, and those wins they didn't actually play. Their opponents just didn't show up. They got about 2,000 acoins. Unfortunately, you do need Discord. Um, Actually, I think just the team leader needs Discord. The captain of the team registers, they need the Discord. No. Sorry, the whole team needs to be on Discord because you need to, the judges need to be able to verify that you're actually on your account and that you're live in a Discord chat. Okay, that's a fantastic question, and I can answer a bunch of these because I know how it works. How are matches actually scheduled? So there's from the group, like the bracket that you're in, like let's say it's 14 to 18,000 power and 18,001 to like 27,000, whatever the bracket is. Well, registration starts this Monday. There's a full week of registration, and then there's I believe it's 6 weeks, and you need to play one match per week. So you randomly get from within your group. There's a pod of 6 will be, I guess, 32. Will it be 7 people per pod? Yeah, I guess so. So you'll be in a group of other teams, and you play each of the other teams in your grouping once. So in week 1, let's say you're team A, you'll be matched up randomly against somebody from team B through G or whatever, however they're going to number it. And then the captains have to get together and discuss when your teams are playing. And that's where it gets really awkward because it's an international game. A whole lot of players are still in school. There's a younger, the player base is pretty young. So being in like middle school or senior, grade 7 to 12, if you will, that coordinating with those people is a challenge. People in college, it's also a challenge, which means Monday morning up till Friday afternoon is pretty much off limits for most players. The vast majority of games are played Saturday and Sunday. The vast majority of the games. And since we're dealing with international time zones, like right now it's 10 o'clock. It's 9:30 where I live. I'm in the middle of Canada. Right now it's what, 10:30, 11 in the morning on Sunday in India. And the majority of players are from India. And then we have a lot of players from like Middle Eastern countries, and we have a lot of European players. We have a lot of South American players. Wait a second, how many time zones do you guys have? I thought it was 13, or am I thinking of Australia backwards? Okay, even better. So for the majority of players in North America, for India, it's 1. Okay. So that's 1 time zone. Okay. I thought you guys were bigger enough to have more than 1. Yeah. Either way, time zones aside, it's an international game and it's really awkward coordinating. That's why a lot of things happen by default. So whoever your team captain is, you need to trust them to be responsible enough to have the fast communication with the other team captain, because there will probably be some time zone challenges for scheduling. And if it comes up to the moderators to determine who's winning and who's losing by default, I'm pretty sure that person that's proactive and says, here's our availability, and they do that on Monday. First thing, they just tell the other team, my team said they're available at these times, what works for you? I think the first team that gets that request across has a really good chance of winning by default if the teams can't come to an agreement of when you're actually playing the match. Otherwise, it's I think it's just straight ranking based on wins. It's 3 matches, 5v5, 5v5 or 4v. I think it's 5v5. Yeah, it's 3 CPC matches, and the zones are picked in advance. So you play the 3 in order, and you should play all 3 matches just to make sure, in case there's a tiebreaker somewhere, because that 3rd match will make a difference. You take your screenshots, you submit them, gets tallied up. Next week you get assigned your next opponent. Repeat, you do that 6 times. Should be a game mode for this where you get 5 people, 1 team. Well, that's pretty much what it is, but it's done as a custom match. So very long story short, I highly recommend that you get yourselves a team of people of roughly the same power. And if you want, because we do have time, next weekend I might even go over some basic strategies for the 3 maps if you guys are interested. The teams that I'm in typically do, considering we never practice and we don't actually work as a team because we never have, we do very well. We were going like 3-1, and that was against top teams. So for the last few MAQCs that I could participate in, we always went 3-1. So when I was in a lower bracket, I still got like 2,200 acoins. It's not bad. Yeah, Mr. Bottle Opener, that's one of the challenges is if your clan doesn't have players around your size that are dedicated to practicing, you'll probably have to look outside of your clan. And it's a bunch of acoins, and truth be told, it's a lot of fun. Because you're probably gonna come away with a win or 2. You're probably like, even at lower brackets, you're still gonna get like 1,000 something acoins, and that was when the prize pool was 1 million. So based on participation, it might be double, might be triple, might be quintuple. Yeah, Rohan, that's great. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, you were in the 2nd bracket and you still got around 1.3. Yeah, and you went 3-1. That's perfect. Now, the judging and the moderators are very strict. They're supposed to be very strict with SP dropping. So whatever your highest recorded, like the highest SP that you can get from regular play, don't lie about it, because someone's going to find out and report you. And it's a silly reason to have your whole team disqualified. Yeah. So anywho, that's what this is for. I thought this animated cycling banner was kind of interesting. Were you guys intrigued by it? Did it pique your curiosity? Did you go, what's Chef V talking about? What kind of craziness is this? What's with the 5 and the 7 and the question mark and the Mario box? What the heck's going on? Now, I'm pretty sure nobody was freaking out that hard. But, you know, humor me. Were you at least curious? You know, Mr. Bottle Opener, I have found in the last few weeks, because I've been playing with other clans, doing a lot of customs after hours. There's a lot of endgame players that are good, that play on mobile, and it blows my mind every single time I find out that somebody endgame is playing on mobile, and it's not always with a controller. Yeah, I always found that to be very interesting. I will go log in right now, and I will start looking for ideas. Thank you. Hey, Glencoe, if you're still on, were you at Mitchell's LARP thing where my band played? We were in one of the NPR rooms at the university with the Blood Dolls. Were you at that event? Because that was the last time I played live, and that was like 2005. I used to be a musician in a former life. Yeah, at the U of M. It was myself, Harold, and Carly. That was the whole band. Because Harold and I were trading off instruments. And the drums were, and some of the synth lines were the only things that were sequenced. The rest was played live. Yeah, charge rockets on mobile are tough to use. Okay. Yeah, Carly was our singer. Yes. I know Harold recorded it, but we didn't get a video of it, and I don't know if he kept the original tapes or not. Why did I stop? No time. I actually came out of retirement because I hadn't played for about 5 or 6 years. Yeah, if I can find it, I would. You know what? I probably couldn't because it's copyrighted music. Yeah. Like back in the late 80s to early 90s, I was very active as a musician. And like my band was the house band at the university lounge, the pub, bar, nightclub, whatever it was, for like 2.5 years. And then yeah, there was a series of bands, and then I sort of had a falling out with the drummer because drummers are usually dumb. Shout out to all my drummer friends out there. And then I went to audition for a bunch of bands, and no, I'm not a drummer. And everyone that I auditioned for wanted me, and they all had these grand aspirations, these grand dreams, fantasies of living in a van, traveling across Canada, playing in a bunch of horrible bars, maybe skipping over to Japan and becoming international rock stars, which I thought was completely ridiculous because I was working on an engineering degree, and I thought, you know what? No, I have no interest in living in a van with a bunch of smelly musicians when I'd rather be studying calculus. Don't get me wrong, I loved being a musician. I also wanted a real career. So there we were. And every band that I auditioned for that had any talent that I thought I could have fun playing with, they all wanted to make it big. And I'm like, we live in a small town. I have no interest in touring, so I'm happy to play for the love of the music and making people happy and getting them to dance and everything, but I'm not going on tour. So that's where it ended. So I basically quit being a musician because I had no one to play with. But I do miss it. And most of that old band wanted to get together right before COVID. And then COVID hit. And then those three guys formed a band after. And I wasn't in a position to join them. But that band just broke up. So who knows? We might have a weird reunion next year. Either way, all of this leads to me doing music. Because one of these days I will play Well, it was B-52s and then Reggie T's, Glencoe. Sometime this year, the music won't be all AI. Yeah, well, I'll just do all the stuff myself. Live streaming doesn't work if you're not like a really attractive person. Did I claim the code? Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. Energized. And I should probably do that in English. Energized is the promo code that gives you a pair of crit bounce or whatever the heck it's called. 8s. Starts at rank 3. They're bad at rank 3. They're bad at rank 4. They're bad all the way up to rank 7 unless you have a bunch of max legendary implants. What am I cooking tonight? I'm making hamburgers later, actually. Do we want to do some customs at like 3-4K or at 12 plus? Yeah, buy form, I don't know. I have access to test. I haven't logged into test. I'm not going to speculate on it, but I can tell you with all seriousness, I haven't looked at it. I haven't seen any stats for it. I haven't seen any sneak previews for it, and I don't like to guess. I've heard that it's got some healing ability, same as you guys, like some spoilers have come out, but that's about it. I was actually surprised that the new weapon came out now and it didn't come out with the next season in 4 weeks and 5 days. That's garbage. What do we have in here? Okay. One thing that I do not miss. Almost 300 keys. What? Oh, this is a throwaway account. I don't use this one. There's a secret way of caramelizing onions. You start them off in water first. Goofy Goober Macarena. Welcome, welcome. Is there anything up here that I need to collect? Nope. Yeah, I'm still here. Don't freak out. Is the music too loud or is it a good volume for you guys today? Because I know last week my volumes were a bit off. I'm good. My nephew was over. I got to feed him some ice cream. Oh, Glencoe, you'd get a kick out of the conversation. He heard what my dimensions were like when I was 17, 18. And he kept saying, there's no way you were that big. I'm like, little cousin bro, nephew bro. I have friends that were a lot bigger than me. But yeah, this little kid's no slouch either. He's like he's a good 6'2", 2.5", and he's in a cutting phase right now, and he's down to like 220. Yeah, like if he can get down to 10% body fat, he's going to be around 195. So he's pretty big. He's pretty big. Yeah, for those of you who use Imperial units, At my peak, I had a 54 chest and a 37 waist. He doesn't really do sports. That's the funny thing is I only did solo sports other than rowing. And he used to think, my nephew used to think that I was kind of like a bit of a jerk for saying that I didn't care for team sports. And he's come to completely agree with me. Do I work out? I can't work out. I have too many old injuries, and as soon as those get fixed, I'll be back in the gym like a fiend.
I have 5,000.
Yeah, I was in a lot of pretty bad accidents. And they've slowly crept up over me over the years.
But not just you.
Are you talking like Greco-Roman wrestling or WWE wrestling? Because I almost became a WWE wrestler.
I'll give you 5,000 acoins. Yes, you, just you, all of you. That's like 2.5 acoins each, but not.
Yeah, at my peak, I was a lean 250, 255.
So many, oh, so many happy, shiny, purple acoins.
I've mentioned this before. My dad was best friends with the owner of the restaurant that the wrestlers went to because the restaurant was tied into a lot of the promotions. And the local trainer for the local wrestlers was also connected with the WWE people. Used to be AWA. And you don't want that lifestyle. Like Glencoe and I know wrestlers that tried to make it pro. And it's a horrible lifestyle. It's murder on your body and the drugs you have to take to function. It's not good for you.
I've got hacks, I've got cheats, I've got mods, so much, so many, all of them cheaty face, but not really.
Ooh, community survey.
Acoins, so many, oh so many happy, shiny, purple acoins.
If people want to pay attention to the lyrics in this song, there's a thing. First person to get the thing from this song is an automatic winner in my next acoin draw. Oh, I'm doing a 5,000 acoin draw in this month because Plarium's covering this one for 5th anniversary. And then September, if I'm not level 2, I'll be doing 8,000 that I'm paying for myself like last one.
Let me give you
everything.
Okay.
everything.
I'll be quiet so you can pay attention to the
Everything you ever
song.
wanted.
Do you mean?
Yes, a coin.
I don't think anyone under 45 will get this.
Give me 150.
Just 150.
More subs.
More subs.
And I'll give you
Just you and you and you 5,000
yes, 5,000.
acoins for you and everyone else. Acoins, so many, oh so many, pink and purple and shiny and happy and 5,000
A coin.
subs, more subs,
Not too many.
but still so many.
150.
And we can, yes we can, maybe just Chef can.
But still.
Acoins, 5,000 acoins, so many, oh so many, pink and purple and shiny and happy and 5,000.
A coins. Answer the questions. Comment below, like,
Share, subscribe,
subscribe.
tell your friends,
Tell your family.
tell strangers. tips, so many hacks.
Chef is like Gibson.
Comment if you know. Acoins, acoins, acoins. So many, oh, so many. Pink and purple and shiny and happy and 5 and 1,000. Oh, acoins, 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 acoins. So many, oh, so many. Pink and purple and shiny and happy and 5 and 1,000. Oh, and acoins.
Yeah, I don't think anyone, there's like one person in the chat that's old enough to get the reference.
Fortune vault, fortune vault. It's 10 keys per spin. Fortune vault, fortune vault. Got chop on extreme. Fortune vault, fortune vault. 5 or 20 is silly. Fortune vault.
Okay, what am I doing here? Someone challenged me to an ultimate death match.
Fortune vault, fortune vault. Do I like these skins? Fortune vault, fortune vault. Secret codes don't work. Fortune vault, fortune vault. Technically not gambling. Fortune vault, fortune vault. At least it's not Great Rush.
Yeah, all those guesses are wrong. If you get the reference, it will, there's like 30 things that you could say
Fortune vault, fortune vault.
get across to me that you know what the reference is.
Fortune vault, fortune vault. Got chop on extreme. Fortune vault, fortune vault.
Go
5 or
up.
20 is silly. Fortune vault, fortune vault. YouTubers extra lucky. Fortune vault, fortune vault. Do I like these skins? Fortune vault, fortune vault. Secret codes don't work. Fortune vault, fortune vault. Technically not.
Yeah, I saw the weapon idea.
Fortune vault.
It's
At least it's not great.
a 20-second duration snare effect or a slow effect is way too much. And we already have those, something similar from compound beams.
Fortune vault, fortune vault. It's 10 keys per spin. Fortune vault, fortune vault. Got chop on extreme. Fortune vault, fortune vault. 5 or 20 is silly. Fortune vault, fortune vault. YouTubers extra lucky. Extra lucky, extra lucky, extra lucky, extra lucky.
What's with the chicken?
Extra lucky.
Be right back. Get it? It's battle chicken? Bok bok? Get it? No?
Fortune vault, fortune vault. Technically not gambling. Fortune vault, fortune vault. At least it's not Great Rush. Great Rush.
More messages. What's going on?
Chef V. Chef V spending Lambo money for me. For me. 10, yes, 10, up to 10. People will win, yes, win. 8,000. 8 coins. Not just ordinary, average, boring. 8 coins. It's pink and purple and happy and shiny and 8s and 1,000.
Yeah, it pretty much is a locust.
10, yes, 10, up to 10.
I almost wish we had heat sinks and like had to manage our heat in this game, but
not just ordinary,
it's fine the way it is.
Boring. 8 coins.
Goofy, you have fun? Oh, Mr. Bottle Opener.
And purple and
Thanks for tuning in.
Shiny and 8,000 acoins. Lambo coins. Lambo coins.
Okay, I need to put together a hangar. Is this good enough? I think this is good enough. Who am I playing?
10, yes, 10, up to 10. People will win, yes, win 8,000 acoins. Not just ordinary, average, boring acoins. It's pink and purple and happy and shiny and 8,000 acoins. Lambo coins. Lambo coins.
Whatever. Close counts.
Pay to win. Prodigy.
Yeah, I'll play on my main account later. Hey, Death Gun, great to see you on.
Master the bank. Unlock the button. Push it to win. Cost $5. Chef V. Chef V. Pay to win.
You might need a defrag, that's funny.
Pay to win. Push to win. Zero skill. Cost Chef V. Pay to win. Prodigy. Master the bank. Unlock the button. Unlock the button. Push it to win. Cost Chef V. Pay to win. Prodigy. Pay to win. Push to win. Zero skill. Cost $5.
Ah, Gemini is nice. I sort of do, but badly. Keyboards and bass were my thing.
ChefVlahos. Picking on noobs. Being a bully. All he can do. ChefVlahos.
run out of time. I'll have to be a little more aggressive. What was the glitch you encountered? Ow. That'll learn me to be not focused on the game. Oh, no range.
Cover me, cover me, cover me is all he
We will never, ever, ever have voice chat in game, ever.
cover me, puts me on tilt. Rage quit level 3.
Yeah, those are big missiles. Oh, Stormrack 10, nice, that's why. Max, pilot! No wonder I'm getting beat up.
I'm using a sniper. How do I cover? You're hiding.
What was the extremely weird gift glitch? Yeah. We'd, Tasha said last year we'll never have chat.
He steals my kills.
We will never have voice comms in game because they want to keep the game as kid friendly as possible. It's just never going to happen.
Rage quit level 4. How do I cover? I'm using Eclipse. How do I cover? You're using Surge.
Yeah, the legendary pilot and storm, like rank 6 storms, are way too much.
Is he
You can one mag any of my mechs,
Is he serious? How do I
and you played it well.
rage quit level 4?
Where did you go?
How do I cover? I'm using a tank. How do I cover? You're
Well, women I think are okay because they're not inherently anti-family friendly, and the guns are like cartoon violence. There's no blood and guts and gore, but any COD lobby is going to be loaded with all sorts of racism and profanity and your mom comments, and that's not what Plarium wants. Especially because there's been a rumor for over a year now that they're trying to get this onto consoles. And if they ever get this onto consoles, the game's going to explode. They might have to do something for the pricing. Do we have anyone else to join?
Cover me, I'm crashing out.
Yeah, I'll fire up my main account after this.
Cover me, I'm so
Okay, mix.
cover me,
Random map.
hopeless. Cover me. Rage quit level 5.
Random map, back alley, great. Dooba dooba doo. Dooba dooba doo. So close. Oh no, outlaw. You sneaky sneak. Sneakiness. No. Just the consistency on mobile. Hey! I totally backtracked out of that. Cheaty face. Is that a seeker? Am I gonna get seeked here? Oh, jeez. You strike me from there? Well done. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I need to go get a drink. I will be right back. Don't run away. GG's. Yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, that was Clint Eastwood. It was the demo mode from was it Feel Good Inc? Yeah. Hang on a sec. Yeah, it was from Clint Eastwood. You had made me second guess my music trivia. Come on. One of the biggest songs. Well, here, we'll just throw this on screen. It was just a keyboard preset. Yeah, it's from the album Feel Good Inc. See, I know some stuff. Oh, and I'm bugged too. Dang it. Druid's on. I've got to adjust the height of my desk here because my head's in the wrong position. It's easier to raise my desk or lower it than it is to screw around with the dimensions of my face cam. New players have played for less than 3 days. 24 hours. Can somebody confirm? Can somebody confirm that it's 24 hours and not 72 hours for promos for new players?
Pots all day, pots all night, right here on Podgun Day. Pew pew.
See, and I don't even play this account, but I know that I should get this to 30. 6,000 squad power. But there aren't enough hours in the day to do all my gaming.
Podgun TV. Pods all day, pods all night, right here on Podgun TV.
Okay, without sounding like a total jerk, what do we think this person's win rate is? Is it over or under 60? Oh, it's well over 60. That's surprising. Normally people with win rates under 60 can't read.
Podgun TV.
Pods all day,
Pods all night.
right here.
On Podgun TV.
That's hilarious. Oh, that's funny.
Podgun TV. Right here on Podgun TV. Podgun TV. Pod's all night. Right here on Podgun TV.
You know, I lost track of the Seattle super bands and like Mother Love Bone, Soundgarden, like everything Chris Cornell. I really lost track of what happened with those guys. Fun fact, I used to game with Trent Reznor in the 90s. I'm not saying we were homies or anything, but he was a good PvPer. He's such a nerd. I'm such a nerd. Looking for a song. What do I want here? So many. Oh yeah, this one. We need more colossal deals.
Logged in, still missing those two amazing.
Oh, lots of chat. What happened?
That deal was just absurd. We text our friends every time we saw it. Posted on all socials, instantly bought it. Bring back the colossal deal. Do you know how bad we feel? Just a few bucks, rupees, and quit. Plarium, you know what you did. Savings, yeah. So awesome. Now we're all crashing out. Bring back the colossal deal. You'll make a mint, no doubt. I did the math. I remember stacked rewards like towers, one tap, whole squad power. Now it's just junk. Why did you change it? Who signed off on this? You traded all that happy chatter for deals that just don't matter. Bring back the colossal.
Your thumb that betrayed you got into a 1v5? Oh, 2v5 is better.
So awesome, now we're all crashing out. Bring back the colossal deal. You'll make a mint, no doubt. Hey! You had us hyped, now we're just heated. Love was full, you slowly depleted. We showed up, you cashed in, now we're done till it's back again. Bring back the colossal deal. Do you know how bad we feel? Just a few bucks, rupees, and quit. Plarium, you know what you did. Big savings, yeah. So awesome, now we're all crashing out. Bring back the colossal deal. You'll make a mint, no doubt.
Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce in all meat products, as long as you don't have a fish allergy. In all my burger recipes, I like to use 1 egg as a binder, and either panko flakes or crackers, or very, very, very finely crushed up cornflakes if you want to be interesting, or breadcrumbs. Oats maybe. Also helps it keep it together. Like the buzz around 100% pure beef patties. Beef has a good flavor, but unless you're grilling it on a barbecue, I think you're better off mixing the patties, forming them, letting them set in the fridge. And then personally, I like to pan fry my burgers and just press your thumb into the patty itself. Just give it a little bit of an indent, because the burger has a natural tendency to go from flat to rounded like that. So if you have an indent in the top, when it starts to squish together, this part here is already sunken down, so it stays more flat. If you've cooked a burger and seen how it moves when you cook, you know what I'm talking about. And that's it for burgers. Yeah, I just form my patties. I cover them with cling wrap, put it in the fridge for an hour, and then medium-high heat. Ah. Do. Maybe I should go to a custom. Hey, it's Goofy Goober. Brazilian in the house. Oh, a barbecue. You guys mastered that. We used to have a barbecue place. Lovey's. They made the most amazing barbecue bites. It just melted in your mouth like marshmallows made out of meat. It was amazing.
It's all you want, it's all you need. It's pods all day, it's pods all night. It's all right here. Podgun TV. Podgun TV. Always on, always free. A few more subsea coins from me. It's all right here.
If you're between like 3,000 and 5,000 power, hop in. We'll do another 1 or 2 in here, and then I'll switch to my main. Uh-oh. Oh. The game was getting really glitchy. The software was getting glitchy. Pastor Moore, it's great to see you.
Podgun TV. It's all you want, it's all you need. It's pods all day, it's pods all night. Only right here. Podgun TV.
Pure luck, no fear. Chef runs them all. Absolute, ultimate, broken bills.
What? Aw.
Just been chef. Do you believe he time that kill me? Neither cheater, hacker,
I think that's it for lower power. I think it's just us.
Kill shot so hot, 4 stars, all I need. Right side, 4 stars, ember gun, goes bang, 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 bang. Kill shot.
Oh,
Cap, another cap, no cap. First kill. Typical. Kill shot so hot. 4 stars, all I need. No mods. Gestures cute.
oh, that's not fair.
2 stars, but really 5 implants. What? Kill shot so hot. 4 stars, all
3 on 1.
no cap.
Yeah, that looks good.
4 cap, 6 kills. All luck, no skills.
All luck, no skill is right.
Kill shot so hot. 4 stars, all I need. Any map, any mode, make the mechs all explode. Kill shot so hot. I'm MVP. Hey, that's me.
He was right. BMP was so right. I'm a red carpet addict. It's all I know. It's all I play all night, all day. On Podgun TV, Podgun Redeemer. It's the new
Oh,
red carpet, best map ever. BMP was right.
uh-oh.
Podgun TV.
Nah, Beams, get me out of there. Beams, no! No! No!
He was right. BMP was so right. Red carpet addict. It's all I know. It's all I play all night, all day. On Podgun TV, Podgun Redeemer. It's the new meta. Red carpet, best map ever. BMP was right. Podgun TV.
It's gonna be close. Oh, ID will be coming up in the chat right after this. Is there a seeker on the field? Come on. I tried. I tried.
He's always carried. ChefVlahos, no skill. ChefVlahos, hold W. ChefVlahos, kitchen champion. ChefVlahos, mecharena newbie. ChefVlahos, pay to win. He's always carried. ChefVlahos, no skill. ChefVlahos, hold W. ChefVlahos, pay to win. ChefVlahos, kitchen champion. ChefVlahos, mecharena newbie. ChefVlahos, pay to win. He's always carried. ChefVlahos, ChefVlahos. ChefVlahos, kitchen champion.
What's Go doing? Don't do me like that. Nah. Was this really unfair? I'm gonna go jump off the cliff here. Um, uh, between 3 and 5,000 power is good. Oh, you know what? I think everyone dropped. We'll see how it goes. That's one of the big challenges is this the squad power ranges are too far. Oh my gosh, there's so much delay between me and the stream right now. It's horrible. Horrible! Anything worth buying here? Nope. Yes, you can battle now. I'm so low on Fortune Vault keys. Oh, you know what? I didn't even notice. I have a decent amount of elite mod parts. I should upgrade something. Oh. I have mentioned before that I'm a bit of a sucker for cosmetics. So here's all the gilded sage because I got all the skins. I'm missing the Chungus Astral Veil. I'm sure I'll get it at some point in the next 3 weeks. Yeah, it is low actually. Normally, if I have less than 1,000 gold chests and like 3,000 silver, I feel like I'm broke and I don't have anything in reserve. I had to dip into my Fortune Vault keys a while ago before I recharged on my acoins. I'm a serial hoarder and I don't really need to spend on anything other than brand new mechs. What I am short on is elite mod parts because these are really hard to get and I really hate doing Hangar Showdown. Because if the matching system doesn't want you to win, you can't win. That's the problem. But I have the Astral Veil for all these mechs now, so I'm all color coordinated. And I always like the thermal imprint skins, but my absolute favorite are the Cupid's Touch, because I paid cash for these ages ago. And I bought it for Redux, even though I wasn't playing it, just because I like the skin so much. In the old days before the graphics update, I ran a very bright pink hangar, and a lot of people hated it. I ran all pink for sheer intimidation purposes. I'd be terrified to face this mech. Okay, so I probably should have joined this earlier. Did everyone drop, or are we going to start over?
Better than lace swing ball. The ultimate.
Good combo.
Two-piece combo. Extra fries.
Well, Redox with Hornets was broken, but it's fixed now, so it's fine. Storm Rack or Charge Rocket on Deathwalker for sure. Charge Rocket or Gemini on Orion. Where's my Orion? Orion Gemini is incredibly powerful. Outlaw with Gemini or Storm Rocket, or Charge Rockets, I should say, are good. Surge Burrow Beam is okay, but Compound is probably better. Revokers still work. Gold Futurist. Nice. Gemini Orion was a really underrated build, and I've been playing it for months now. And Galaxy MD was he was a huge advocate of it months ago too. Like, I put out a video on it back in, I think, February, and then I'm not sure if Galaxy or I was the first to start using it regularly. Like, I know he was all into it though. Like, almost everything with Orion works. I don't like the close range of Burrow Beam on Orion. And for anyone that missed the first part of the stream, Bounce Critter might actually be good. And it's going to be very mech dependent, and it needs at least 3 legendary implants, and it needs to be maxed out. Like, it needs all of the things, and all of the things stacked together to turn it into a weapon that's comparable to Stormrack, which says a lot. So it's not the piece of garbage that we all originally thought, but it asks a lot from us. And the typical mid to late game player isn't going to have all the pieces to make it work. Now, I'm not exactly sure how to catch up live, because the stream is like 2 minutes behind where I'm at right now. I don't know how to fix that. Burrow Beam on Tail Sting feels like old school Burrow Beam, like pre-nerf Burrow Beam, because the 80 and 30, yeah, penetration is 100% penetration, so it feels like old school Burrow Beam. But your target can still move. You're an old subscriber. Well, let's check that out. But before I forget, all of the combos. I still like Nomad with Revokers. I think they're perfectly fine. Gemini or Burrow Beam, even Revokers, are still okay on Eclipse. Blizzfrost with beams, like compound beams. Maybe Burrow Beams, but compound beams for sure. It's a strong build. What I really like about the game right now is the meta is the most robust that it's been in ages. Because before the nerf to Burrow Beams, you would run 2, maybe 3 sets of Burrow Beams. You'd run 2, maybe 3 sets of Storm Racks. Before Revokers got nerfed, you'd run 2, maybe 3 sets of Revokers and 2 to 3 sets of Storm Racks. Like, the meta was super stale. And now the meta is very wide open. but like Outlaw or Deathwalker with charge rockets, like those are some of the strongest builds. Beast Boy, last online 11 hours ago. Okay. 4,000. Yeah, you should have played with us. Sooner or later. I was dumb and I didn't get Citadel when it first launched. Here's the short story. I was dumb. I knew Citadel was going to be really good and I didn't get it on day one, which was a mistake. So I eventually got it, but I don't have the blueprints to max it out. And I don't want to spend 15,000 acoins maxing it out. I don't have the mod implant, the elite mod parts to max it out. I'm not in a position to use it. So I'm just going to slowly beef it up. Citadel is really strong. Citadel works just fine with revokers, with burrow beam, with compound beam. All the current meta weapons. Anything that's short to medium range works very well. Okay, so this hangar, we have Revoker Surge, is perfectly fine. Reaver Seeker is fine. Do you have the both damages? No implants. What? What? Where are your implants, bro? I know your power is lowish, so you're not going to have everything. Okay, first one of the day. You saw that pop-up that showed up when you first joined the live? The first rule was no begging, no exceptions. Yeah. I'll wait for the chat to catch up before I ban you. Yeah, you read it and you're still begging me for 5,000 acoins? Like you're begging me for $50 of my money that I earned, that I had to go to university for 14 years to get the kick-ass job that I have, just to send you money? Yeah. Like, this isn't me looking for any pity or crying or whining or anything. I literally lose money every time I go online to make videos or do these lives. I do this because I love the community and I love this game. I do this for you guys. I don't make a penny from Mecharena. I'm not monetized on YouTube. And everything that I give away, I do for you guys. So the last thing that I want to deal with is somebody saying, hey, you're a YouTuber, you have lots of money, give me stuff. Because the answer to that is F you. Yeah. And for anyone that missed the community post that I made a few months ago, I added up what I'm typically asked for in a given month to give the beggars what they ask from me directly through DMs or messages or comments on my videos. I would have to earn an additional $250,000 US every year just to satisfy the request from the beggars. $250,000 US in addition to what I already make. That's what I'd have to earn for the beggars. Not gonna happen. It's goofy, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, I understand that the kids that ask typically don't even know that there's no in-game gifting and that what they're asking me for is real life cash. A lot of them don't know that. And when I mention that in the game chat, like 90% of them apologize and they're like, sorry, bro, I didn't know. Like, cool, no problem. Like, we all started somewhere and we don't know all the rules or all the game mechanics. But when people say, yes, I've read the rules, you have a strict no begging policy, that's not negotiable. When people in the in-game chat say, yeah, I know, but you're a YouTuber, so you have infinite money. My money is my money and I don't owe you anything. And I don't care about the You don't have to go off on me. You don't have to crash out, bro. I only asked. I'm not begging. I only asked once. If I walked up to a person on the street and I said, hey, bro, give me $1,000, would that sound like begging, or would that even sound like extortion? It's kind of ridiculous. So anyways, there's our first fool around and find out victim of the night. Congratulations. And if that upsets anyone, too bad. I'm not going to have negativity in my chat, and I will very easily and very quickly instantly ban anyone that begs. So please don't do it as a joke either, because if I'm not paying attention, like close attention to who said it, I might ban you, even though you were kidding. So I'm not going to say please don't beg, but please don't beg. That was really silly. Master kill. What do we have here? Bone critters on outlaw. I still think that outlaw needs more range. Oh, and I wasn't exaggerating about the 14 years of university. I spent a lot of time in school. I picked up multiple degrees that I need for my day job. My day job is really sweet. It pays me very well, which is good because I have very limited amount of working hours in the day because of my old injuries. If I didn't have the job that I do, I would not be doing well in life. So I'm very grateful that I have the job that I do, and I don't owe anyone anything. And I've sent lots of money to charities, and I've sent random gifts to complete strangers, either because I liked what I see them doing in the chat, or because somebody was short a spin and they weren't asking, they were just sharing a bit of frustration that they were short some acoins, and I knew that they weren't begging. No problem. I have no problem sending a couple of bucks their way. But the second somebody asks me, they're blacklisted forever. And I'm old enough to hold grudges for indefinitely. Okay, Hemlock Revokers. No, At 3,000 power, this is going to ruin people's days. You hit them with the ECM shot, you walk up, you blow them to bits point blank with Revokers. It works. On a small map. On a big map, it's a little more iffy. In Hangar Showdown, this is disgustingly powerful on the small maps. For 3,000 power, this is all very effective. Once you start facing opponents with mods, not so much. Particle and Pod on Sentinel. Why don't you... Well, they're doubled. Why don't you just run both? Personally, I think Podgun is better once your opponents start having some mods. See, and that was just silly. I just went on like a 5-minute rant about beggars. Dude shows up. Bro, give me money. I wish Sentinel was better. I do. But we're spoiled now because it's so easy. No, like I don't care about subs. I don't tell people to subscribe to enter my draws. If you like my content, you'll subscribe. If you don't like my content, you won't subscribe. That's not a problem. I've grown channels on other platforms to like 15,000. The numbers mean nothing to me, and no money on that I get from YouTube, if I ever monetize, will mean anything to me. Goofy, are you asking me or are you asking them? Oh, because they're silly, because they don't listen, they don't read the rules, and the excuse is going to be, but bro, I wasn't begging, I only asked once. And like I said, if I walk down the street and I go to some stranger that I think is rich and I say, hey bro, you're rich, give me money. They're probably not going to give me $1,000. Probably not. They're probably going to tell me off. Probably. If somebody comes up to me on the street and says, hey, I know who you are. You're rich. Give me money. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Again, I give a lot to charity. I've given a lot of my time to charity over the decades. I've raised a ton of money for various charities. I've given a bunch of money to charities. The XB, thank you for hanging out. Aw, your son is meowing for treats. Go take care of your little one. Family is always the most important thing. Yeah, this hangar is perfectly fine for 3,000. Like, I wouldn't run Continuum on Lancer. But the players you're facing at 3,000, they're not expecting this. So you're going to be able to get some damage out of it. I'm doing some really quick reviews, but I'd rather actually be playing. I'll make these really quick because I know that not everyone cares for hangar reviews, unless it's their hangar being reviewed. Okay, 23,000, 70% win rate. Storm Rack is good. Where's your legendary reload? Shame on you. Shame. It's the single most important implant in the game. Is the Storm Rack legendary reload implant, especially on Deathwalker. Okay, this is savage. Yeah, the Lace Wing Storm Racks are great, good energy. 16, 18 energy. On the 18 energy, you do need what's your power at? Yeah, you shouldn't be using rare implants at this stage of the game. Oh, Gemini Orion, very nice, very nice. Shield piercing, excellent. And reload, yeah, that's all good. Citadel Revoker, yep. Ooh, nice mods. Yeah, this hangar is fine. You know what you need to improve on it. Next. Do I report him as a cheater? Probably not. Yungaram. What do we have here? My friend, you need to fix that win rate. Orion Suppressor, that's interesting. I don't think you need to debuff their damage with Orion. I think with Orion you want to kill them in one shot. I'd rather see Gemini 16 or preferably 2 8s. Just because you can deal with people slightly differently. Revokers on Killshot, that's fine. You're coming up to the stage where Killshot isn't as good. But it's fine for now. This is perfectly fine. Nice big pilot. I'm not a fan of mixing weapon types. Like we have a barrage and a close quarters. And Neymar's not doing anything for you. I have very mixed feelings about Guardian because you can get a whole bunch of energy on it, like it caps out at 32 energy, but it has low hit points. But System Crash is really, really, really strong, but Outlaw exists. So low power Guardians can be real. You can be pretty aggressive with them, and they can be pretty lethal. But once you get over 4K, you don't really need them. Need to get a tune here. Zephyrs at low to mid power are shockingly good. Continuum's more of a long range weapon though, like 0 to 140. I'd go for something that gives you a benefit for the stun, like close quarters, basically anything, or beams. Speaking of beams, yeah. I got Hangar on there. What else do we have? Vano. Cool. Oh, 11, okay. Oh, maybe we can do some customs with you. Gemini Lacewing, I totally approve. Eclipse Revoker still works. Burrowbeam Panther, this does work. I'm not a fan of Panther at this late in the game. It's still fine, but the other epic mechs I think are better. Outlaw Stormrock is fine. The only thing that jumps out at me that you should swap out is the kill shot for something like a Nomad. That's fine. It's good. Oh. Steel Ghost. 1060. Revoker Blizzfrost is fine. Lacewing Hornet is really good in 5v5s. Like player versus player in CPC, most of the maps. Actually, all the maps. This is a really strong build. Seeker Repeater is fine. I've crapped on Repeater before, but anything quick, short reload on Seeker is good. In general is good. The Surge is good. Okay, got that one. VSG. Vano I got. This is why you guys shouldn't repeat things. Last online a week ago, I'm not giving you a Hangar review. There's nothing to review. Max killed X. Okay. 3300. We have Panther with Burrow Beam. It's a lot better. This is a much better build at lower power, I think. Orion Versa. It's got decent reload time. I don't like Versa, and when the season buff for Versa expires, I think a lot of people are going to be pretty pissed off that they invested anything in it. It's a really neat design. I'm okay with Versa being a slightly weaker version of minigun and a slightly weaker sniper weapon just for the flexibility. It's hard to balance interesting designs because a little too much power and they become broken. I don't like Versa. If you make it work, that's great. Revoker on Zephyr is good. And missile rack on Cheetah, you're still low power. You'll need to get rid of the Cheetah at some point, but the rest of the hangar is fine. Okay, Neeraj, I got you. Historia, Hancock. Taipia Napa. Apney? I don't know what that means. I speak so many languages and I don't recognize that. Okay. Lancer Gemini, absolutely disgusting. Shame on you. I love it. Hemlock Continuum. Like, you're going to break the ECM days, but you're still going to land a bunch of hits. I can't say that I hate it. Seeker Burrow Beam. I can't run this at endgame because outlaws exist, and if I'm using a seeker, it's usually to hunt down an outlaw. And the second an outlaw player sees the targeting from a seeker, they're going to hold back and get ready to foul play, because the point blank foul play kicks in right away. If you foul play a seeker with burrow beams, you're in for a bad time as the seeker with burrow beams. That's a whole lot of ifs. For regular play against players, this is fine. Less fine after like 9,000-10,000 power, but that's going to take a while to get to. Silverthorn. I low-key hate this mech. The only saving grace is that it's 32 energy max, and it's got kind of okay speed, and it's got kind of okay hit points. The ability, I'm just going to say, is kind of garbage. At low power, it's fine. Being able to do an extra 60,000 is great. This is very meaningful. If you've done 120,000 damage, which you're probably not doing. But in endgame, that 60,000 cap is meaningless for a mech that doesn't have a ton of hit points or a ton of speed. And I wanted to like this mech. Like, I knew that it was bad for me for endgame. I knew it was bad, and I still was tempted to buy it. That's how much I like this design. It's close to being a great mech. It needs a little bit more love, and then it's playable. And Vortex with Viper, yeah, that's fine. Neeraj, I got. Historian Hancock, I got. My ID, no, because I've already got like 291 friends. So my friend list is full, because only 100 of these are real. The rest are from Plarium Play. And a lot of these people are too low of power for me to play with. So I should probably get rid of them, because I'm never going to group with them. And I still get the occasional invite to a group. And like, some of my friends play at low power. But I've joined groups and I'm like, hey, is everyone at low power, or are you guys end game and you have an SP drop hanger? And before I can even hit enter, I'm sucked into a match where everyone's at 3K. We're up against end game bots and it's a 1v5. I hate losing like that because I can't always win. So just so I don't take like silly losses like that, I need to clean up my friends list. I think I'm caught up on the hangers. Well, Night Fury knows where I live, and he's welcome to come down, and we can break out the scorpions and candles and figure out who's right. They need to rework rarities. Pasha addressed this last fall with Ruffles, when Ruffles interviewed him. The design cost, the artwork cost, all of the costs associated with the mech, a new design, new interesting abilities, and just the brain time, it's significant. If Plarium isn't going to make a bunch of sales off of a new mech or weapon, it doesn't make financial sense to create the item. So they're not going to make any new common items. They're not going to make any rare items. they're probably not going to make any epics, because if an epic was strong and interesting enough that people would pay cash for it, it's probably a legendary that's mislabeled as an epic. Yeah, me personally, I wish that arc torrents and discs were completely unnerfed, because they're balanced by today's standards. Rudra Gaming, if I see one more, you're getting banned. And unfortunately, there's like a 2-minute delay. So you're probably going to get banned. Sneaky Lancer. Okay. Just because I know there's a delay, I'm just going to give you a little timeout. If I see that again, it's going to be banned for you. Blockhorn Overdriver, perfect combo. Overdriver on Blockhorn and Aegis work great. Solus Strike Rocket, that's just mean. So I totally approve. Oh, you're at 6,700 power, so this is going to be fine. And you're in BMP's other clan. So you're, you know what you're doing. Storm Racks on Lancer are fine. I prefer Geminis, but Storm Racks are perfectly fine. Pod on Vortex I don't love. And that's because Vortex with the ability, it's natural to just charge in with, like, I don't know, flamethrowers or beams or something and lay waste to the area. Even Storm Racks make a little more sense, but you don't have to be super aggressive with the nanobot field. You could be perfectly happy to hang back, and when it looks like someone's getting the jump on you, activate the ability, gives you 50% mitigation, and then you win the exchange point blank, even with the 2-second delay on pods. Goofy Gooberman, thank you so much for hanging out. If you want, we can quickly do one match. Bye. Okay. And because of the spam, I might have missed. No, it's Sneaky Lancer, and that was the last one. Okay, that's it for Hangar reviews. Let's get some games in. I gotta apologize to my clanmate. I don't know when the new mech is coming out, and I have access to test, but I haven't logged in, so I haven't seen any of the effects. All I know is from the rumors that it's got 2 forms, Biform being the code name or whatever, it might be the final name. It's got a healing and a damage or something like that. So I know nothing else. I don't know if it's good, I don't know if it's bad, and I don't know when it's coming out. It's also why I don't like guessing. Chef Mecharena. That sounds like me. Yeah, I don't like guessing on things, because if I'm right and the information was announced to the content creators, I'm accidentally leaking stuff that I shouldn't. What beach map? How do you guys know this stuff and I don't? Jeez. I totally approve. And I legit run Gemini Orion as my first mech. Oh, and we're up against players. Whoopsie. I don't know about blue collar workers. There's a lot of like career professionals that play this game. Kind of have to for the cost. See ya. Booyah! Oh my god, he survived. How does that happen? He's dead now. Nah! No! No! That's going to do a ton of damage, so I don't care about the loss there. Come on, cap it, thank you. Kill me! Kill me! Why did you take so long in killing me? That was not very friendly. Vengeance will be mine. You guys are okay? Mitigate this. Oh, he didn't activate. Nice. That was a total W win. No, no more jumps for you. Are you dead now? I'm in trouble. This, that tail sting really did a number on me. What's my team doing? 14 kills, and they have more than 14 kills. That's not good. They have 16 kills, but I'm mech'd. I got 7 kills? Omega, what are you doing? I was a little aggressive there, but it's okay. Come on, guys, go cap that beacon. Oh, you're almost dead. Never mind. Hornets with tail sting is kind of a not... I don't think the penetration... No, the penetration doesn't help. It's not the right weapon for it. How are we doing? Well, Omega's done a ton of damage, good lord. 16, 19. No, we're losing. Yeah, they were good for capturing beacons. Yeah, tail sting hornet doesn't really make sense. I don't know why your Mumzio's running that. Because the venom does all the damage, and the venom doesn't need penetration to do damage. I done any matches at all today? Oh, I did. Okay, good. Acquire 3 implants. Let's take care of that right now. I actually need to reload my water. I will be back as soon as I fire up another song. I'll be right back.
Orion, the hunter, almost best. Epic mech, ignore shields and mods. Suck it, burrow beam. Gemini Orion, Gemini Orion. One smart, gripped in fear, aim is true. Your end is near. Gemini Orion. Gemini Orion. Gemini Orion. Gemini, the twins, sons of Sparta. Metal weapon, weak in stasis and radius. Suck it, quantum. Gemini Orion. Gemini Orion. One smart, gripped in fear, aim is true. Your end is near.
Yeah, storms are actually weak, especially now that the bots are not running multi-layer perimeter, now that they're running a single blockade. And it's not a reason to run the shield damage bonus. So even with 16s, you should be doing your best to hit from the side, especially against bots now. What did I get here? Ooh, free spin. Do I get 508 coins? I'm so low on credits. Somebody was not happy with me that I said I wasn't a fan of Howler. Like, it's perfectly fine. The 3-second reload is kind of good. The 20 meter optimal range is not good. Like, it's not a bad weapon. I don't think it's endgame meta competitive weapon. Yeah, and Vortex, like anything with minigun is way too susceptible to outlaw. So it's not a viable weapon anymore, except on Eclipse. Good lord, the YouTube video is far behind. Sneaky Lancer. As far as builds and combos, just look at the like any competitive player's hangar, and you'll quickly see that there's like 10 builds that are the meta. Because the meta is really flexible right now, and that's what I really like about the game right now, is that the meta is super healthy because it's not the same 5 builds in every hangar. So there is room for some customizable builds and for some personal flavor. Doopa doopa doo, doopa doopa doo. Doopa doopa doo. One, two, three, four. You stay away from my kill you, your momzio. I really... Ah, Hemlock, no, get away from me. I really didn't like mods. Mods almost made me perma-quit the game. And it's because I was all in on the Arc Torrent and Disc Launcher meta. And then when that got nerfed into Oblivion, I was all in on the sniper meta, and then mods came out, and I'm like, I'm not gonna give you guys more money just to have you nerf stuff that's you know, that I paid for. I don't like that. No one's dead here. And that's when I stopped buying battle passes, and I was seriously considering quitting the game. I think I can get him from that angle. I didn't. Good enough. Doopa doopa doo. Doopa doopa doo. I'm like Coolio, but camping instead of gangster. Well, his mods are down, but I'm not going to get that kill. I got the assist. Ah, no, the goat goated me. Only got 8 kills. It's unexcusable. Doopa doopa doo. I will catch up on the chats after this. Straight behind, start capping. Maybe get a second kill. No, thank you. Three, two, one. You got him, I got him. $70, $60, $50. Okay, back to the chat. Wow, 2 MVPs, I'm shocked. Yeah, Sneaky Lancer, I agree. I would love to see more customizable, but but someone will run the numbers and come up with what's likely the ideal, most effective tactic available. Possible acronym for meta. We can. How many people in the chat are over 12K? That's kind of my my biggest challenge. Didn't even notice, do we have players here? No, okay, good. Yeah, we can run some customs after this. Do I get him? Yeah, I'm almost dead though. So I'll come down here and support my team. Someone got behind me. As the wall. Yeah, no kidding. Why am I on the wrong side? Great. Citadel's gonna ruin my day. Oh! Teams. Goated. Thank you. No! I was hoping to see a ton of assists there, like 3. Oh, there's a bug with Deathwalker. Sometimes you will die after your ability wears off, and it still works. It's crazy. I have a video in the works where I did a collab with Galaxy MD, where like 80% of the time we managed to reanimate after the timer ran out. Try out I Can't Fit In song. I don't play any commercial music at all. Even if it's from the YouTube library, I don't trust that the library won't change. And I'd hate to have to go back through all of my old videos just to remove songs because of copyright. We're streaming, doing some custom with viewers. What do I think will be nerfed in the next rebalance? Well, that's a good question. Well, not Silverthorn, that's for sure. The Silverthorn is kind of bad. I think Volti's damage. Now, Volti's another issue. Like, it needs to be nerfed in Hangar Showdown, just for Hangar Showdown. I'd like to see Outlaw nerfed. I don't like the way the ability was beefed up so highly. I actually don't think any mechs need to be nerfed. I think they're all kind of good. If anything, they need to be beefed up. For weapons, I think that Stormrack reload, like Deathwalker's times need to be adjusted a little, I think. That's about it for mechs. For weapons, I do think that Stormracks need a bit of tweaking. I don't think Blizzfrost needs to be nerfed because not enough people are running it. I think that Stormrack is strong. A lot of it has to do with it's been out for so long that enough people have access to it being maxed as free to play. Do I think Deathwalker is better than Redox? Heck no. No. I think it's infinitely better than Redox. I'm being a little hyperbolic. Yeah, Deathwalker is stronger than Redox. I like the buff that Redox got, but remember... What does this mean here? In less than 5 weeks, ability damage is coming down. The ability damage is fine, but the 30% hit points and 20% speed, when that disappears, Redox isn't going to be nearly as common as it is right now. And I kind of really hate when they do stuff like this. Deathwalker ability cooldown 50%. Why? Like, make newbies hate that mech even more. Do I think Redox will still be good? I think it'll be playable. I think on some maps, especially Hangar Showdown, it's going to be strong, but it's not going to be as common as it is right now. And I'm okay with that. Stormrack or Hornet without damage implant? Oh, Stormrack. Hornet without the damage implant isn't worth running, because all the damage comes from the venom. Okay, let's get some customs going. Do I think it'll get a nerf soon? I don't know. I kind of hope it will. I kind of hope it does. I think that the chain stun on compound beams is a little excessive, and that, I believe, needs to be addressed. If you're over 10k, feel free to join. I will blow up one of my mechs or something to make it more balanced. Ha! 4 noobs versus 1 pro. If the noobs are like 5k or less, it's horribly unfair. But if the noobs have like burrow beams and surges, tail stings, Orions, I lose. Even Deathwalkers, it's rough. Yeah, bro, that's my point too. Depending on the map, Redox will still shine even when the buff goes away. Are 2 Stormrack builds all right in a hangar? Yep, and that's a problem that I have, is that you can put Stormracks on basically every mech and do well with it. that tells me that the weapon needs to be nerfed. Like before the first nerf to revokers, you would see hangars of 2 to 3 storm racks and 2 to 3 revokers. That's not fun. Soulless isn't a threat. And after a while, you just ignore being blind. Gatsby, welcome. If anyone wants to join in on the fun. If we don't get enough people for customs like 3 versus 3, we can just group up and go fight some bots. As long as your mechs can close the distance, like the real nerf on revokers was the reduction of range, because after 20 meters, even with the range implant, after 20 meters, the damage drop off is drastic. It's very, very strong, or weak, depends how you look at it. So if you can dash, if you can teleport, or if you can lock your opponent in place, then revokers are still fine. If they nerfed compound beams, I don't think the game would. I don't think diminishing returns is the way to go. I think a longer build-up time for the stun portion, or make the stun a little more challenging to do. How would I mathematically measure if a weapon is overpowered just by win rate? Look at win rate. Just look at the stats and let the hive mind, just let the results speak for themselves. Because you can't, it's a really good question. You can't just look at sustained damage versus burst damage, because those are two very different things, and both of those are factors in determining if a weapon is strong or not. No, Citadel's better. Oh, it depends what's... Post your ID, please, Citarium. I want to take a look at what your options are. No, I don't think that's... Mind stocks, I don't think that's how it works. Thank you. I will take a look right after this match. We're going to options, fill teams. Nah. Nah. Well, it's funny you mention that, because Nomad's mitigation on demand is really, 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 really strong, and it's great for early pushes. And in custom matches, it's invaluable. I will try to demonstrate that here. Doopa-doopa-doo. Get out of my way. Don't block me. Thank you. Check the time on this dash. Yeah. So Nomad's cover distance very, very, very well. The 60% damage mitigation plus 3 seconds after the dash is huge. And I don't care if he stuns me for a few seconds. I'm going to survive a lot of this. I'm the bully. Yeah, 2 kills, 2 caps. And that's pretty standard against players too. I normally see 2 kills, 2 caps when I start with my Nomad. It's going to be really annoying because of... oh, I did get him. Stun. Nah, Deathwalker! No, don't activate! Don't look at me. You do not see me. Stop doing what you are doing. Do not hit me. Do 1 versus 3 and 5v5. Yeah, okay, fine. Just because you asked so nicely. Guys, we need to capture. What's going on? You're not going to stealth your way out of this. What are you doing? Stop shooting at me. Did I kill that Deathwalker? Nope, just reset him. I need some help. Help! Trinity, help. Okay, got him down. Thanks for the heals. Ah. No. We're getting overrun here. Yeah, we're totally overrun. How many kills did the bots have? 10. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Bros, we lost. We got crushed by bots. I had to be way, way, way more conservative. Well, that's not good. I demand a rematch. I will be a little more careful. Oh, that bot too. He's always saying mean things about my mom. The problem with 1v3 is I will get more kills. That's the problem. Savant or Disruptor? Oh, that really depends on a lot of factors. Yeah, I'll check your hangar right after this one. You guys go cap. I will focus on killing everything. Pro tip, don't get in front of people that are shooting. It stops them from being able to do their job. Orion and deaded. Doopa doopa doo. Doopa doopa doo. Doopa doopa doo. No! No! I got hemlocked. No! He's dead. I don't think we're in as big a trouble as we were last game. Should kill him. He should get killed. This is going to be annoying. Have I mentioned that Gemini Orion's really, 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 really strong? I don't know if you've noticed, it's really, really, really strong. But we need to push to get a couple more beacons, because we might run out of time. 15, 20, 23, so I just have to kill 2 more. Nah! No! We just need 1 more kill. 2 more kills. I wasn't paying attention. Shame on me. Look how tough that thing is. It's ridiculous. Go team. Go team. Sneaky Lancer happens all the time. I don't even know how assists work anymore, in all seriousness. Happens all the time, and I don't know how it works. Because it doesn't seem to work anymore. That's just silly. Okay, so I'm bugged. Great timing. Let's check out that hangar. Okay, 8,000. So beginning of late game. I do like the Hornets. Make sure you probably know this, but make sure you shoot the 6 first and then the 12. I've got a song for that. Here's the Hornets song. Revokers on Surge, classic. Compound. See, Citadel Compound Beam is perfectly fine. Revokers are fine. Burrow Beams are fine. Even Storm Racks are fine. Heck, you could convince me that pod guns are almost okay. This thing's really strong. Gemini Orion, you are not allowed to touch that. This is perfection. Yeah, I don't need to hear about drama with the Got You Gamer. If they do something inappropriate in chat, I'll take care of it, but please don't spam. So you were wondering about adding a nomad to this? You don't need to, because the Citadel is your pushing mech. Like, you have 3 mechs that are great for pushing. Right? You can push with your Citadel, you can push with Surge, and you can definitely push with Deathwalker. Your Lacewing and Orion are great for support and camping. I don't think you need to change anything, just make it bigger. Phrasing. On your Lacewing, I like the Hornets. Yeah, Gocha Gamer. Well, unfortunately, you can't really block someone in game just based on having their ID. So, which I think is a mistake. We really need to have that that option. Can I rate? I'd give it a 12. Easy. In all seriousness, the only thing you need to do in this hangar is get better pilots and get better implants and better mods. Lancer is great up to around 6,000 power. After that, it just doesn't have enough hit points to be effective. Lone Warrior, not everyone is going to make it to endgame. Not everyone's going to make it to late game. Some people just accept that they're going to be a mid-game player, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a game, have fun. It's not a race. Indian Boy, welcome. Yeah, the majority of players don't make it to late game, and only like 5 or 10% of players make it to end game. So, like, don't look at hangars like mine and say, you know, you want... I mean, how to say this without sounding like an arrogant jerk. Of course you want a hangar like mine. I want a hangar like mine. I happen to have a hangar like mine. Yeah, Goofy will do customs right away. But unless you're going to be a daily player for like 4 years, you're probably not going to get a hangar like mine, and you're probably only going to get there as free to play. If you're playing the game like 6 hours a day or 8 hours a day, it's way too much. Okay. When I say Lacewing with Hornets are good, that's in the context of competitive play, 5 players versus 5 players on a CPC map. Or if you're in a position to just slowly chip down your opponents with a really, really hard to kill mech, just because of mobility. If you want a more multi-purpose setup for your Lacewing, Storm Racks. Like, in general, like the way I call it, 4 to 6,000 is mid-game, 8 to 10K is late game, 12K and up is end game, and like 15 and up is competitive. Yeah, there's two chefs. It's funny. Oh, there's another player in the chat with Chef Mecharena as their name. Okay, okay, okay. It's going to really, really quickly do this. My answer to almost every question is it depends. You're at 6.7, that's mid-game. There's a reason I leave like a 2000 power gap between the brackets, because there's a lot of wiggle room. Do I really need to look at this? 66.5% win rate. Lots of inventory. Yeah, so you're late game getting close to end game. Surge Revoker is a classic. It's the only non-legendary pilot good. Stormrack. Reload is not legendary. Tisk tisk. This is still fine. Yeah, see, this is a great example. Citadel with Revoker still works. Blizzfrost Revoker is fine. Personally, I prefer Compound Beam just for being able to do something while you're closing the distance. Because even though Blizzfrost is quick and with the activated ability, it's quick and you still have 50% damage mitigation, at that point you're better off using Nomad. I think. Gemini and Eclipse, perfectly fine. Yeah, this is all fine. This is all fine. Hell. Surge Burrow Beams. 20 Ingrid, you're running 3. These implants, no. No. I find with Surge Burrow Beam, you really need 3 implants to be effective with it. So I go with cooldown on the mech, and then damage, magazine, and fire rate for the implants. But that's just me. Lacewing Hornet works. Deathwalker Storms, your implant is the reload, very good. It's the most important, one of the most important implants in the game. Eclipse and Gemini and Orion. I hope you have your shield penetration. Very nice. Legendary maxed. Good move. And yeah, this is the build that I like with Eclipse for Revoker. The downside to doing any Hangar reviews is I get stuck doing a bunch of Hangar reviews and that bores everyone else. So we're going to skip this and we're going to go back to doing some customs. If you're on Discord, hit me up and give me your ID and I will get back to you with a Hangar review or suggestions. Show, switch to dish. Ooh, players. Lone Warrior, yes I am. What's your power at? Ooh, we've got lots of players. Is this fair? Am I a real chef only online? And I took a year off. I will address that after this first one. I want Master Kill on my side. Free for all is not good. Free for all is the opposite of good. I want Master Kill. Sure. I can walk into any Michelin star restaurant as a sous chef and be perfectly fine. I'm fluent in French and I know all the techniques. There is no recipe that I'm afraid to make. Desserts, pastry, savory, you name it, I can make it all. I don't have formal training, I don't need it. My family's owned several restaurants, and I'm pretty fearless in the kitchen. I've developed many keto recipes. Hey, what are you doing up here? You die. Daka Daka. Can somebody crash him, please? Thank you. Ow! Chef, you betrayed me. Yeah, I was the number 50, I was top 50 food and drink channels on Twitch for about 5 years. So I definitely know my way around the kitchen. And that's what I meant by you, if you know that it's coming, you can ruin a Seeker's Day with Outlaw. It's gonna be close. Ow! Ow! Stop doing that thing to me where you hit me and I take damage. Stop it. Stop all of it. Stop it. Not allowed. Die, Deathwalker, die. So close, so close. Overtime. How dramatic. Ugh. The stress. It's freaking me out. My anxiety can't handle. Hey guys, we're losing. Stop it. We're not allowed to lose. We are not allowed to lose. Stop losing. Damn you, chef, and your pods. What do I feel like? Sure. No! Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for killing me. May I have another? Stop it. Stop it. Oh. Chef, you sneaky sneak. You almost got me. I need everyone to keep picking on me. This is awesome. Hey. People stop picking on me. What's going on? Tisk tisk. No! No! Boys, we're getting crushed. What happened? We've got 8 seconds left to get 4 kills. Can we do it? Probably not. Well, that was fun. You hate Outlaw. A lot of people hate Outlaw. I think it's a little too good. Don't think I've played this.
ChefVlahos, kitchen champion. ChefVlahos, mecharena newbie. ChefVlahos, pay to win. He's always carried. ChefVlahos, ChefVlahos. ChefVlahos, kitchen champion. ChefVlahos, mecharena newbie. ChefVlahos, pay to win. He's always carried. ChefVlahos, no skill. ChefVlahos, hold W. ChefVlahos, kitchen champion.
Yeah, Master Kill, I can't add you on this account.
ChefVlahos, pay to win. He's always
What do we have here?
ChefVlahos, no skill. ChefVlahos, hold W. ChefVlahos, pay to win. ChefVlahos, kitchen champion. ChefVlahos, mecharena
Yeah.
ChefVlahos, pay to win. He's always carried. ChefVlahos, ChefVlahos. ChefVlahos, kitchen champion.
Yeah. No. Oh, definitely not. I'm trying to think of what's fair here. Yeah, I don't know if we can have the lower power players in here, because they get killed, like they get one-shotted by like myself and Chef for sure. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't. It's impossible to make this balanced. Chef and I can't be on the same team, that's for sure. Oh, oh, oh. So close. So close. So close. Evil Ignite, I can't have you in here right now. It's the other team gets too many gets easy kills from you. That's the problem. I think this is as close to balanced as it gets, sort of. No, it's not. Dang it. That's definitely not balanced. Sure. Okay, So it looks like I'm bugged, and this is probably going to be the last match of the night then. Yeah, I can do a couple of reviews before I head out. No! Star-Lord, why? Why? Guys, we're losing. What's going on? Oh, secret, that's why. That mitigation is crazy. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, don't spam the IDs. I'm very eager and very happy to ban people that spam or beg. Rachel is back. Welcome back. Oh, guys, that was so close. What did you miss while you were away? I don't know. I K Rathod, last chance. If you ask again, I'm gonna ban you. And unfortunately, you're like 2 minutes behind me, so you're probably gonna get banned, at least timed out. This is my first time streaming. Oh god, no, I've been streaming for years. There we go. There we go, there we go. How many Deathwalkers do you guys have? Come on. Come on. Seriously? Oh, I know there's a massive delay, but somebody doesn't need to be asking 3,000 times. Yeah, I know a lot of people aren't getting notifications, and I don't know what to do about that. So close, so close. Oh, oh. It was a draw. That's awesome. Yeah, sure. I probably have to do something, yeah. No, Star-Lord. Why do you have to be good? Stop being good. Bro. Be bad. Be worse. Nah. Doo-doo-doo. Really? That didn't kill you? Yeah, Blizzfrost's fine. See, and I hit my ability right when I spawned and didn't register. This is customs. Yes, this is customs. And I think I'm bugged, so we're going to have to reform after this. We lost? What? No, Mjolnir, I normally stream for 3 hours, ending about now on Saturday nights. Yeah, and I'm bugged. Dang it. Okay. Lancer Hornet is okay. Geminis are better. This is fine for now. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Hornets on Lancer, but I do prefer Gemini just because it's got way more range. Eclipse Quasher is good. I like that. Gobo, great to see you on. Yeah, it's a little late and I have to finish some videos, but I'm going to go over a quick announcement before I wrap up. Seeker Repeater is fine. Deathwalker, you... Savants? Well, you're not using 4 of your available energy. Like, I know you're at just the starting part of mid-game, so there's some flexibility here, but you're better off with Storm Racks, I think. At least 20 energy. And I do not like Missile Racks. They just don't hold up anymore. It's so easy to get Storm Racks, or there's a lot more good or better, awesomer weapons now. Missile Racks just don't hold up anymore. Yeah, the Savants on Blockhorn are better. But before I forget, this banner, there's 3 pieces of information from it. 3. 1, happy 5th anniversary Mecharena, effective month of August. Celebrating 5 years of global release for an awesome game that we all love to play and bitch about. 2, MAQC 7. Spoiler, starts Monday. Registration opens Monday. There will be I'll have a long form video walking the team leaders through how to register and a quick overview of how the whole thing works. The question mark is also another number 5 because the prize pool for MAQC7 is 5 freaking million acoins. Yes, 5 with 6 zeros acoins. 5 million acoins. I'm going to say it again. The previous MAQC was 1.2. The one before that was 1. This one is 5 million. Mind blown. Holy cow, was right. Also, the third part is we're getting even more acoin giveaways. Plarium's actually covering one of mine, so I'm doing a 5K acoin giveaway. No puzzles, no codes, straight. I'm going to ask you to comment with your ID and something that verifies that you watched the video, like the title of the video or something really, really, really easy to do. And all the valid entries, and it's just going to be your name and something from the video. Nothing tricky. Random draw, 10 winners of 500. I might do 5 of 1K. And then in September, I will be doing, if I'm not level 2 by then, I'll be doing my own 8,000 acoin giveaway. Yeah, K Rathod, I'm happy to answer questions. I'm happy to do like anything reasonable other than give people stuff for begging for it, because I hate beggars. I don't dislike them. I hate them. I truly hate them. If I had a way to ban them from the universe, I would. That sounds a little extreme. If I had a way to ban them from my universe, I would. I think that's better. I'm happy to answer any questions, but please don't spam. And I know there's a very long delay. There's a very long delay, and I get that. So, but I said it in all over the place. Don't spam and don't beg. I hope everyone has a chance to find a decent MAQC team, and even if you don't, still make a team and still register. I'm going to share a really quick story and then wrap up. A couple of my friends, 2 MAQCs ago, when the prize pool was only like ghetto trash 1 million acoins. Who's got time for 1 million acoin prize pool? Nobody. That's who. A couple of my friends, their teams only went 2 losses and they got 2 wins from the other team not showing up. So they sort of went 2-2, but because they were in the top bracket, they still got around 2,000 acoins. You're way too low to be on my friends list. When I get my sous chef account to 6K, I'll be actively getting people in it. I might even make a clan for it, just for doing customs. But I can't just accept friends from anyone on my main. A, because my list is full, and B, because I don't want my friends list to have people that I'll never group with. If you have questions, ask me on Discord, ask me on my Discord, or just send me a DM, or ask on any of my videos. I tend to answer all the questions. Or catch me on my Saturday night live streams. Yeah, Gobo, exactly. And what did you get? Like, what did you get for 3 defaults? You still got a couple of K acoins? It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah. So like when I did the last one I had to skip at the 2 before that, my team went 3-1 on both of them, and I got around 2,000 acoins on each. And that wasn't the top bracket, that was the second highest bracket. So like the prizes were good, and they're 5 times better now, so I think everyone should do their best to find a team. So stay tuned for watch out for the videos. Pro Max XL 1B. Mid game, good. Hemlock Gemini, I don't hate this. I don't hate this. Your pilots need legendification. Is that a word when you make something legendary? They need to be legendified. But you knew that. Blizzfrost Revoker is fine. Again, I prefer beams on Blizzfrost, but Revokers are fine, especially on small maps or maps with a lot of terrain. Deathwalker Stormrax, and do you have the legendary? Ooh, you do. The last level on this is huge, but I mean 42% is good. The last little bit for that extra 8% is really nice. Oh, speaking of APX Discord, I hope everyone's registered for the free Acoin draw tomorrow. If you haven't, run over to the APX Discord. MAQC registration opens on Monday. You heard it here first, folks. Registration opens Monday, 2 days from now. I'm allowed to spoil it. I should take a screenshot of that permission just in case someone's sabotaging me. Sorry, Chef, I'm just wrapping up here. Okay, Citadel Burrow Beam, perfectly fine. What do you have for implants? Rate and size, that's okay. I find that Burrow Beams really need all three of the main implants. You need damage, fire rate, and magazine size. And Vortex Compound Beam, yeah, this is also fine. Kingdom Bleachers, great to see you on. Not report cheater. Why do I always jump to the report cheater? Is it because there's so many cheaty faces out there? Yeah, Cheturk, I can't take a 1K player on my friends list. We'll never be able to play together. And you haven't been on for a week. What's going on? Okay. I hope this works. Coming soon, Season 7. Mesh Arena Quarterly Clash. Biggest ever prize pool. That's improper grammar. Come on, guys, do better. That should be biggest prize pool ever. And it needs a trademark at the end of that, right? Speed hack Chungus. And you know, even with charge rockets, it's not that fast. Like, my Orion is faster innately than Chungus with max speed implant charge rocket. I'm gonna let that one sink in. Bigger than any season before. It's actually bigger than the last four seasons combined. It's just mental. It's because it's the 5th anniversary special edition. So, MAQC on Monday. Myself and like all the other content creators are doing bigger than normal Acoin giveaways this month. Watch out for 5th anniversary awesome deals in the store. And there's probably, and don't quote me on this because I could be wrong, but I'm expecting there's going to be at least one code for the 5th anniversary. I don't know what it is. I'm not spoiling any promos. I'm just guessing, and it's a pure guess, that there's going to be a promo code. If I know stuff, I will not guess at it. I won't talk about it. So if you ask me a question, I say I can't answer that, it's because I know the answer. Yeah, the achievements I absolutely hate, and I don't want to end on a negative note. Hate is not strong enough of a word for how I feel about the changes to achievements. I really don't like it. So back to 5 million Acoins. Really looking forward to this. What else do we have here? So if anyone was curious about why these animations were on my YouTube community posts or on the Reddit, that's why. Because I'm spoiling MAQC 7 for Monday, 5 million acoin prize pool, 5th anniversary, whole bunch of acoin giveaways. I mean, it's looking already starting off to be an awesome month. Put user in a timeout. 5 minutes. Confirm. I guess I have to update that rules. Well, I didn't ban them. I just gave them a timeout. I'm going to update the rules right after this stream, and I'm going to make it very clear that if I see your message more than twice on the same screen, you're getting banned. And if you ask me to send you, to gift you, and you're only asking once, I don't care. Any begging is an automatic permanent lifetime ban. Banned to oblivion, yeeted from my universe. And if that offends people, I really don't care. It's my channel. So, meh. No, I want positive vibes in the chat. I don't want the chat being spammed with garbage. And the beggars really ruin the chat. Because you're either asking me for money, which I'm not going to give you, because you're not entitled to my money, or you don't know what you're asking for, which is ignorant, which I also don't like. And there's a reason why the rule says don't beg. But bro, I only asked. That's not begging. English isn't my first language either, but I know what the word begging means. But bro, I only asked once is still begging. Fits the definition, so too bad. If you can find a team leader that you know is going to ask the other teams, they're going to negotiate properly and quickly and efficiently for a time for your matches for MAQC. I think that a lot of people are just going to jump into the MAQC 7 without really reading the rules or knowing what they're doing. So there's going to be a lot of people that are upset that they lost because their captain or their team leader wasn't communicating or scheduling a meeting. So it's a frustrating way to lose. Yeah, it's a very frustrating way to lose, but pick your team captain wisely. Jay, just because you asked nicely, you're going to be the very last one of the night. Whoa. You're old. And that's coming from me. I'm a dinosaur. Orion Railgun. Oh, that's old school. What's your power at? 15,000. You don't need a Hangar review. Come on. Okay, Orion Railgun doesn't work anymore. Like Gemini are infinitely better than Rails. Geminis in general, I think is the best weapon to put on Orion. I'm a little biased. Railguns are fantastic on Orion and no mod customs. Again, here's another old school build where you have the mismatched weapon with the low powered ember for the weakened effect. Used to be called the burning effect. Now it's weakened. So this turns your Revoker 16 into a Revoker 24, which is mind-blowing. You still have to get very close, which Blizzfrost can do. Oh, thank you. I still have this thing. Okay. Orion Railgun, Blizzfrost Ember. This would work better on a Nomad or a Surge. It's cute. It's cute. It still works. Stormracks, good, good, good. We need to see if you have the Stormrack Reload Legendary Maxed. Well done. Cooldown and duration. You know, I swapped out duration for damage. Only because at like where I'm at 18, 19k power, the bots with their single layer galvanic, total brain gap here. Blockade. They have way too many hit points to chew through. So I run the 3 Stormrack implants, but that's just me. For like mid-game players and late-game players. Running just reload and radius is perfectly fine. Piyush, welcome. What's up is just wrapping up. And Surge with the other half of the Ember Revoker. Okay, I do like it. I do like it. And of course, Stormrack on Outlaw. This lost popularity because of Charge Rocket is the better weapon, even though Stormracks do more damage. Just having the insane speed on Outlaw is really, really, really good. It's a pain to do the charging on mobile. So Stormrack as a third option, because I think Charge Rocket on Outlaw is the best weapon, and then Gemini, I think, is better, and then Stormrack. Beggars can't be choosers, and this is still a perfectly fine build, and you can be aggressive with this, and foul play at close range is an effective way to protect yourself. So your hangar's fine, and you already knew that. What's your win rate like? Come on. It's still fine. It's still around 65%. That's fine. Okay, friends, that's it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in, hanging out. Watch out for all the videos, because I'm going to do another terribly mysterious. Yeah, I know charge rockets are hard to use in mobile. I know, it's rough. So that's the solution here. We have a whole bunch of mysterious things that have been answered and solved. Thanks again for tuning in. Much love, everyone. Be excellent to each other. Don't beg, because we all hate beggars. And have fun out there. It's a game. And don't get all freaked out and envious and feel the fear of missing out because you can't play like 8 hours a day. The game's going to be here for years. And the whole point of the game is to have fun. It's nice to win, sucks to lose. If you can learn from it, if you're actively training, like if you practice, if you're putting in the reps and thinking about what you're doing, those losses can be just as important as a win. And that's not me just trying to put a positive spin. Well, it kind of is positive spin, but if you actually think about, if you seriously think about what you did wrong, what you could have done better, other than have better teammates, which is always true, it's a good way to get better at the game. And the better you are, the more fun you're probably going to have. Yeah, FOMO is bad. Comparing yourself to others, comparison really is the thief of joy. If you're comparing yourself to others or looking at their hangars for inspirations or seeing what a high-end player is doing, that's perfectly fine. That's great research. But if you look at a stupid like 27K hanger, because they do exist, and go, oh man, I wish I had a hanger like that. They don't deserve it. I deserve it. That's when you should uninstall the game. And I've seen people make comments like that, and they're completely childish. And I know kids play the game, but if you can't afford it, don't rain on someone else's parade because they can't afford it. And like I said, it's not a race. I had the most fun until I got to where I am now. The most fun I had at the game was at mid-game when I was at 16 energy. That's when I had hands down the most fun in the game until I got to like 15, 16K plus. The grind in between, I didn't enjoy it all that much. And that's enough of my soapbox. Opa.